Hey again, guys, and welcome back. I recently asked my American friend, another maker, if he could buy me a $5 item that's much more easily available in the US than it is in Canada, and mail it to me and I would pay for it. He said sure. Then he said, "Can I send you a couple more things?" And I said, "Sure." So here it is. Welcome to a Mailbag, another Maker edition. I just want to draw your attention to one thing. I did not censor his address, so there you go. If you want to send him stuff, just go subscribe to him. Also, I want to show you this. Shipping to Canada is super expensive, and I was a little bit upset that he spent this much money just shipping this thing. But he said the stuff inside is worth it. So let's see. Also, just want to let you guys know that if you don't watch Another Maker's YouTube channel, you should definitely go over there, link in the description, and subscribe. But if you're in need of a website or an app developed application, whatever, some sort of programming, the guy's a freaking genius. He does that for a living, so you can go over and contact him there as well. Oh, we've got it. Holy crap. This box is stuffed. Holy. Hey, Simple. I hope this finds you well. It did. Canada Post actually is pretty reliable on my end of the world. Some other places in Canada, not so much. Had a few other things I wanted to send up your way. I don't think much of it requires explanation, other than the fact that I cannot allow you to call yourself a maker and not have any zip ties. Yeah, that's from a previous video. I hope you're able to make some fun projects with this stuff. Yes, I hope so too, another maker, and your other stuff is actually about to make an appearance. But anyways, let's see. So these guys here, these are not zip ties. Well, I guess these are zip ties, but these are not zip ties. These are cable ties. And these things are great because they're Velcro, or I should say hook and loop, one side and on the other. And yeah, you just take these and you sort of, oops, broke the elastic. So you sort of just hook this around like this, around your wire, and then you can stick it down like this. So yeah, it's just like a reusable cable tie. Really useful to have around, and I actually don't have this kind, so thank you. These are some massive zap straps. The bigger they are, the easier they are to release from, like you put it through and you can actually release it by pushing down the little tongue on the inside. These look huge. They're probably, well, they're not probably, they are huge. I don't know, like 3 feet? These things are giant. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these, but definitely something. I'm going to put this back in the Ziploc after. What do we have here? This is one of those Harbor Freight multimeters. Oh, looks like it has a little bit of unfortunate incidents with this. Oh, on-off switch. Fancy. So, looks like it's working. That's pretty neat. I'm going to have to put this up against the multiple multimeters that I already have. But I think, if it's not exactly that one, it's very similar to the one you get for free at Harbor Freight when you buy some stuff. Got a whole bunch of zip ties, and actually your timing is a little bit off here. Because I just restocked at the Dollarama, so I've got these long ones and these short ones, but you can never have too many zip ties. Honestly, I'm a automotive technician, a mechanic by trade, and whenever I see these laying around, I snatch them. Then over here, 3 of 3. Okay, we'll wait till we can find some more stuff. What are these? Strippers! I'm gonna have to tell my wife that another maker got me a stripper. It's not even my birthday. That's awesome. So I've been actually waiting to find a decent set of these. I have some for my automotive uses and I don't like them. So I'm actually excited to try these. Now, these are Chinesium. I recognize this number here because I have these guys. See? JX1601. These are JX1301. So this is going to be super interesting to see how well they work. I may even bring my Mac Tools one from the shop down here to see how it compares, because I don't like the Mac Tools one at all. But this guy here, actually I'm looking at it, the fact that it's adjustable, I think I'm going to like these more. Right, and these are shop rags. It's interesting. What's this guy? This one's zip tied. Well, I'm gonna have to cut the zip tie. There we go. Oh, these were sort of tight. This is another set of wire strippers. So these are the kind of the automatic type. So they grab the wire. These little teeth will actually grab the insulation and pull it away like that. These guys are a different kind where you have to find the right gauge. You put in these holes and then you crimp it down and pull it apart. They also have cuts here. They have your stranded and your solid gauge wire marks. They even have little pliers at the end. This is going to be super interesting too. I'm not sure what this brand is, but they do feel a little bit higher quality than Chinesium, so pretty neat. Man, this box is like stuffed. Guys, you gotta go subscribe to another maker. I think he's at like 2,000 subscribers. We need to bring him up to 2,500. I believe in you guys. Alright, so this is 3 of 3. I'm gonna put it aside. Look at all these zip ties. That's amazing. These are the kinds that go on a little stud. That's pretty neat. These are they look like they're easily openable because they have the access to the bottom there, so reusable. So are these. And this is awesome. I'm gonna have zip ties for life. This here is a kit that I've seen him play with on his channel. It's like a... Oh. Ooh, it smells like China, I guess. Like factory. So this thing, you're gonna have to forgive me if I'm doing this wrong, but this thing is a whole bunch of sensors, and so we've got an LDR, we've got a microphone, thermometer. Oh, I have it upside down. All the electrons will fall out. Dave Jones. And so it's got a whole bunch of sensors, a whole bunch of modules, got a button, got LED, which is all detachable because they have these little mouse bites here and you can actually break them off. But when they're not broken off, they are actually electrically connected. So you can actually leave this in place, program the Arduino and use it in place. But when you want to make a little project, then you can just break them all off and connect them with these little wires. I think these things are genius. So this is called the coding array. This is like absolutely genius, and they even give you a tool to break out the sensors. Now, I don't know if I'm afraid of commitment or whatever, but I'm the type of person that loves to leave things intact. So we'll have to see. I might have to fight with myself and actually take this apart, because I think this is incredibly cool. Have everything connected or separate, whatever you want. Looks like we've got more stuff for that coding array. If you want to scan that QR code, there you go. This must be like instructions, yeah. Little magnet here for the coding array. Oh my god, I just saw this. I'm gonna have to, well, I can't ignore it now. Oh, there's just so much cool stuff. All right, let's go right into it. Ah. Oh my god. He put so much stuff in here. It's incredible. All right, we're gonna have to get back to you. Okay. Holy crap, look at this thing. So a Key Studio, he's told me good things about Key Studio. IR receiver module, 2 photoresistor sensors for light following function, that's cool. 8x16 LED panel showing motion status. The drive shield adds power switch, easy control. Bluetooth module, oh nice, Bluetooth app. Oh man, look at this thing. Like, come on guys, if this doesn't make another maker deserve a subscribe from you guys, I don't know what will. You're gonna have to open it. I just wanna see the parts. Like, this reminds me a lot of Lego, right? It seems like the possibility is endless. Oh, look at that. They're all in like their own like individual little boxes. That's an Arduino. Well, a ATmega 328. You know what? Look at the packaging the Key Studio has done. That's incredible. Look, they have a little manual. And there's the Uno. This thing is, like, I don't even know what to say. Look at this. I mean, ooh, okay, it's gonna be a little bit smaller than I thought. That's gonna be so freaking cool. I think we're gonna build this. I'm gonna take a look, see how difficult it is to build, but I think we're gonna build this on a live stream. So those of you who can't make it to the live streams, well, you'll get the video. Those of you who can make it will get to see me screw up live. It's gotta go in this way somehow. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. That's sick. You know something about tracks is I've since I got my 3D printer, I've been wanting to 3D print tracks. It can be done. It's just a pain in the butt. It's not easy. These would be just the idler wheels. We just go there and do, yeah, just run on top like that. There we go. Super cool. As much as I just want to open all this stuff, we have some more stuff to look at. This is incredible. I'm already beside myself, but we have to keep going. So, yeah, I don't know. Is this? Oh, 1 of 3. Okay. This one? 2 of 3. Okay. I'll take these out and we'll look at these separately in just a moment. So this looks like wiring for the coding array. It looks like it's because they have little JST connectors for all their things. So this looks like a bundle of wire for that. And alas, this is what I asked 2 of them. Well, this is what I asked him to send me. These are Raspberry Pi Zeros, and I have never held one in my hands, and there's a reason for that. That's because in Canada, you can only get these with a bundle kit, and it costs you like $40. Or you can get them just by themselves. They cost about $8, but usually about $30 a shipping. Can you imagine paying $30 a shipping for, like, look at this thing. So I asked him if he's going near a Micro Center to pick me up one of these things. I would pay him, and I'd pay him to ship it, because even if it would end up costing me the same $40 as it would cost me here, I'd rather give it to him, you know, and have a little bit for his time, rather than some random company that tries to sell these in a kit. But it looks like he didn't buy the Pi Zero. Looks like he had it in stock, and he bought the Pi Zero W, which is just like a Raspberry Pi. And for those of you who don't know, it's a single board computer, so it's a full computer aside from keyboard, monitor, mouse, on a single board. So this board, this is a full computer. It's got HDMI and it has USB and everything like that. But this one here, the W, has Wi-Fi. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. It's Raspberry Pi Zero W. So he sent me 2 of these because I had one project in mind, but I'm guessing he wanted me to play with the other one for something else. And I think it has to do with what's in the other bag, the 1, 2, 3 bags. So thank you, another maker, for these. I am actually stoked. They're smaller than I thought, which is a good sign. I actually wanted something tiny. Got a couple servo horns here. They look like for a 9-gram servo, which I do have some. I've noticed they're not in my regular RC parts box. This is for the coding array, and this is a printer USB cable. Must be necessary for that coding array, so maybe that goes with that. Let's go look at the 3 packages now, the 1, 2, 3. So here are the 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure what it is, but made by you with Google. I think this is Google Cardboard, the sort of VR experience that you fold together and put your phone inside. But I'm not sure. I've never seen a Google Cardboard in person. So let's check out. Let's open 1 of 3. So right off the bat, voice hat for a regular Raspberry Pi. So this is actually, it plugs into the GPIO connectors for the regular Raspberry Pi. I see a whole bunch of pins here. There's a routed slot. I'm not 100% sure. Made by you with Google. So does this have to do with the Google Glass? Or Google Cardboard, I should say. I'm not sure. Let's keep exploring here. Voice hat microphone. Okay. Voice hat microphone. So again, there's a Raspberry Pi logo on this. Of course, I've picked the dullest blade I have because all my other blades are in other places at the moment. A little bit of chaff on there. Left and right. Interesting. I'm not sure what's going on here. I see there's a few like mouse bites there. Let's see. This looks like wiring. So you've got this connector here. You've got these guys, they're depinned. They're not in a plastic connector. That often means that you need to pass it through a hole, but I'm not sure. Okay, alright. It says button and mic on here. And then servos. What? Okay. And that looks like just the lock ring for this button. Yep. It's like an arcadey type button, but very loosey-goosey. Okay. Still don't know what I'm looking at here. This is all recorded as it happens. Yeah, look how dull this knife is. I think USPS and Canada Post jointly haven't managed to break anything, which is good. I mean, it's not going to help if I can't get into the box. So this is definitely a speaker. Looks like a decent one. 4 ohm, 3 watts. Oh, it looks bigger than a 3-watt speaker. It's fairly large. Glass. Okay. So let's not shatter it. Okay, it's an LCD. Well, yeah, it's like a TFT. I think it's very similar to the TFT that's on my little oscilloscope. I think it's very similar. Not the same, but similar. Okay, let's take a look here. Yeah, TFT. So it's a shield. Looks like for an Uno, has a SD card slot here. It's got driving circuitry and some sort of voltage reg. Okay. This is really cool. I feel like there's something I should be understanding that I'm not. Central fastener and supply. Definitely has nothing to do with that. Oh, there's a little standoff here I shouldn't lose. Okay, let's check 3 of 3. So this has like folding instructions. It's like a... Oh, maybe it's not Google Cardboard. Mic board and button. So put the mic board inside here and the button in there. Is this a Bluetooth speaker? Speaker here. Okay. I'm like so intrigued. Okay, create a voice kit with your Raspberry Pi. Here we go. So the Magpie is a magazine dedicated to the Raspberry Pi, as far as I know. Yeah, Google AIY Project's voice kit. Pi 3 Model B. Yeah. 14 years old and above. I think I fit that, at least physically. Alright. So now, the good question is, what is it? Maybe it's in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Chapter 1, made by you with Google. Natural human interaction is the idea of being able to communicate with electronic device in the same way you and I are talking now. I think this is like an ALEXA type device, but you can, instead of controlling like web stuff, you can control like servos, I guess. There were servo things there. We want to show you how easy it is to use AI. Ooh, it's a little spooky. Wow. This is going to be awesome. I think this whole thing, this whole thing uses this one kit. So this whole book is filled with cool stuff you can do with this one kit. That's incredible. Control DC motors. Attach a servo. This is neat. I can't wait to get started with this. Well, I truly don't know what to say. This is incredible. Like, I was actually starting to run out of Sunday live stream projects, but I think I just got a whole bunch now. I want to thank you so much, Another Maker, for sending this in. This is incredible. This is beyond anything I could have ever imagined. I really hope if you guys need a website created, or if you need an app built, or anything sort of in that techie area, you contact Another Maker. The guy is incredible. He didn't ask me to say any of this. In fact, he said, "Oh, just thanks is fine." Well, spit to that. Go on to his channel, link in the description. Make sure you're subscribed. Let's get him to 2,500 subscribers. This is incredible, and this massive treasure trove is today's mailbag video. Thanks everyone for watching.